Yeah, I'm currently not on the server, actually. Or I am finishing this run here first before I go on the server. But you go ahead and go on the server and have fun, buddy. Because that's what's all about. But since I kind of gotta do some other stuff in the background, autopilot is really something nice for text and whatnot. Ask Meta anything. What in the AI everywhere. Gotta love it. Text. I have to set up, well, not set up, but I have to that's the thing about homeschooling. There is sometimes, if you are the teacher, then hello, Paul. Oh no, homeschooling is the only way to go. These days, if you have children, I don't trust the system anymore. I trust the system exactly as far as I can throw it, and that's not very far. I do have to say I really like the paint job, the way it came out on the taxi, and especially on this one. I like it. It's simple. Now, if you ask me why did you go for the more expensive taxi sign, I have no idea. I felt digital on an old Crown Vic. Okay, okay, I'm assuming you are in the States. Because here it costs exactly nothing. Because you are the Alberta government, there is funding available. So yeah. Yes. Indeed. Park the Volvo at an MAN dealer, yeah. Why not? Oh yeah, if you're wondering why my poor taxi has a yellow radiator engine and chassis, it's because I was dumb and had the AI activated as we were at the port in the very south, and of course it nailed that poor lamppost. So there's that. Yes, Simon, it is very nice to see the community active again, I agree. Here in California, it costs up the yin-yang to get homeschooled. Yeah. That's unfortunate. Yes, we are doing ERB votes. I'm curious what people think, because I listened to it again today, and this is one of the few ERBs that I actually find funny. But I'm curious. This one I'm curious, and what I'm also gonna ask is who you think won, Pennywise or the Joker, and that. Hey Nick. How's Dan today? Also sorry for the late start, but we I came home to a big match of bowling on the Xbox. So naturally I had to join. Oh, I totally think that Oppenheimer won this thing. Many times over. I honestly think that Oppenheimer won. Like with the first... Oh shoot. No. Ah, I need... stop! Ah! Oh, okay. Whew. Alright, it doesn't consider bumpiness. That is so weird to me. So weird. But anyway. There's certain ones that I find funny, even though I'm not a big fan of the swearing. But there's also certain ones where I just, click away. Hey, JT. How's it going? Yes, it does, but if you read the comments about it, yeah, the aerial firefighting is lacking, shall we say. Oh look, oh look, oh look. The Crown Vic is getting excited. Shaking its head. Shaking its back, ugh, rear, end, whatever. Trunk. My goodness. Not even that late. Yeah, exactly. Anybody else smell burnt toast? Hey, Kenny. Yeah, everybody down there, stay safe if you can. Do you guys down there do fire smart work? Or is that unheard of? And what I mean by fire smart work is here, communities get actual funding from the government to do fire smart work ahead of the fire season, meaning controlled brush burns, then also around houses making sure that they have the suggested 2 feet of clearance or 3 feet all around. And okay. Yeah, here they are getting better and better with it. Oh, there's a whole bunch of accidents that I could tend to if I had a hammer. I'd hammer in the morning. I'd hammer in the evening. All over this land. Hey, Les. A hammer of danger. A hammer out of warning. A hammer out of Well, there is, of course, also what I have to keep in mind is here we have... I don't know, how many people do live in California? I don't even know, to be honest. I guess I could Google it, but somebody from there could probably answer it. Nearly 39 million. Well, there you go. That's... Well, and it makes sense. The problem is, or at least what we found out here is that if you... Oh, that's good to know. Well, in that case, I'm sitting here doing nothing anyway, so I might as well take over. Yeah. Well, I was just thinking that's the whole population of Canada. No, no, no. You can't spend that much on something that's actually useful. Rather... I have to be careful what I say. But I think you know where I'm going with this. I love the sunset. But it's the same here. If I see how many billions were wasted. Yeah, see, it's interesting. Our premier, which is the political head of the province, and on our last fire season, she made a public announcement that, or actually more, well, yeah, well, it was, I guess it was a PSA, for people to be vigilant, and if they see any vehicle, like this was especially for the oil fields, if they see any vehicle that has no business there, to take pictures and to make sure that if there's a fire starting in that general area, to report said pictures. And we don't really deal with that kind of nonsense lightly. So, lo and behold, there were very, very little fires started by arson last season. Amazing how that works.
Thank you very much.
Hoo-wee! Nice. Yeah, they all pay around there. It's a little bit of driving for sure, but it's definitely worth it. I had earlier, before the stream, while I was getting everything set up, I was doing one that had 3 passengers. And I mean, yes, it only paid 15, but it paid 15 per passenger. So that was nice. That one I still can't do. Because I need a limo for that one, which I don't have. Can you not? Go back. Okay, I'm gonna go on the server. Because why not? For people that don't know, this is a taxi. I put it on the side of the taxi in case people are confused. What? Already 10:30. Time sure flies. Man. There was a funny way of saying Uber. Discord.gg/the Northern Alex. Yeah, I know that dude. Michael. Hey, Blue Panda, how you doing? Oh, wow. Completely forgot to change. You guys might not be able to see me, but that's okay too. No Cam Knight, that's right. It looks addictive. Well, I mean, you and everybody else. Apparently. Should get commission. Amount of people that got this game lately. Yeah, it's kind of up. It depends on I don't know why it does that, but sometimes the cam doesn't start up right, and then the green screen like because the green screen is AI, right? There is no physical green screen in play anymore. And so if that doesn't work, then the cam stays off right from the get-go. Is it out? I like green screening because then the whole background is gone. Yes, I'm using NVIDIA for green screening.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You tried to put a link. Don't do that. You know better than that. You could put a link in Discord, I believe. Yes, you could. See, I tried to activate it for subscribers that you can put links, and we tried that many times. It's just not working. I think it's time to repair this a little bit. Oh boy, the brake pads are getting ground down. Hello, Kyle. Halken, no. I haven't talked to any of the gentlemen in a good year now. Maybe longer? Ah, Dave, I think longer, probably a year and a half. So I'm the wrong person to ask. You would have to ask somebody who's still actively in that circle. I mean, I can also just look it up myself. And that's... Of course they are. I mean, they are Monkey's trucks after all. Just be happy that BTT didn't come and put them all into the drink. What's the best job that the most and the easiest on there? Oh boy. Well, they are all not difficult. I guess. I guess hauling garbage. Yeah, Halkan, again, I have no idea. Wrong person to ask, sorry. $148. Oh, Chris, it's okay. I have a box truck that I can use if that's my want. Right now, I just want to finish this run here, which is another 27 kilometers. Actually, let's see how fast this taxi can go. Yeah, I do believe the same is true for Zach. Oh dear. I forgot this is a comfort ride, not a speed ride. Oops. And there goes my pay. Guys, don't worry about it. Seriously. Ah, time to get the big rig out. Oh, is the time set changed again? Time goes crazy fast, I noticed. Well, Bugs never streamed, so that's nothing new. Hey, Jimmy. Oh boy. Favorite ERB. That doesn't look quite healthy here, my friend. At all, actually. Please don't run into me. Kenny, what happened there? Oh, okay, yeah, it looks like it. I'm like, Kenny, that does not look healthy. You need to... I think we need to call a young priest and an old priest. Dan, Hello, Tyler. Welcome. Dan, I don't know. I don't know what to say, honestly. Maybe... What's pretty good is Eastern versus Western philosophers. We are supposed to get snow within the next, I don't know, 2 or 3 days here again. But we still have quite a bit on the ground, so that's okay. I think Kenny's computer just folded in on itself. Oh yes, that's a pretty good one too, yeah. Good evening, Kenworth. Enjoy your lurk. How you doing, my friend? I don't know, man. I'm getting... Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Kenny is back. Who killed Kenny? That's passengers. On board. Including driver. I have only two paying passengers, and now I'm gonna be making a lot less money of it because I'm an idiot and I had to try how fast this thing can go and careened off the road, and of course that kinda was not very comfortable, so needless to say. Yeah, Kenny, I figured that must have been the case. It was funny though, I drive past it and I'm just... Initially I thought it might have been one of your AI trucks that just completely wigged out, but no, it was you. Was like, oh, that can't be good. Nice community. Oh, who puts these rumors in the world? $149, 50 more levels. My goodness grief. 150. Yeah, it's quite funny. Like some places where you don't usually have snow, they lose their minds when they have like an inch and a half on the ground. That's stuff where we don't even necessarily have snowplows out. At least not for the secondary highways. Nice, Kenny. Eventually, I'll get there. Yeah, exactly. Life certainly does not come to a standstill because of it. That much is for sure. The sounds in this game are insanely good. Which, once again, comes to show what I always say is, you know, a game lives off sound as well. Like, it can have the most amazing graphics if the sounds are crap. Doesn't matter. But if the sounds are good, you can make do with... Like, I guess there has to be a balance. Am I in a no, I'm not working for the Mafia. I don't think. No, they just want to go... well, we're gonna be through the desert here right away, and then we're gonna be coming out towards the harbor. For whatever reason, they have business in the harbor. I'm not asking. I'm not asking no questions. I think they must be decorating or something because they wanted to load this heavy carpet in the trunk. So they must be some sort of interior designers or something. Yeah, but Hulkin, that's the funny thing. The carpet? Yeah. No, exactly. That's what I thought too. Was the rug mildly human shaped? Yeah, but that's a funny thing, Hulkin. Like you said, we dig ourselves out and go to work. I mean, 6 I haven't seen in a long time. The most that we had was 4.5, but that was okay too. Oh, there's a bus in need of a tow. And in need of a... How the heck did the Jeju bus get down here? That thing must be stolen. Yeah, this is where you and I are different. We actually were already... We're already kind of planning that the next stop is going to be further away from any civilization than what we are right now, and we are already outside of our quote-unquote small town. Like we moved already away from there. I can handle people in small doses. That's why I like our community. No, we're gonna stay in Berta. Simon, make sweaters. What do you think? No, not far, but further. I guess I should say. But we have also... We have also a plan B in mind. Possibly selling everything, buying a big RV, and just going on the road. Making a tour of all the Orthodox monasteries and parishes in North America and South America and so on and so forth. But that's gonna be 7 years down the line. "49 levels to go." Yeah, no. No, if we don't go... Like, if we don't go with the whole RV idea, then we're not gonna move out of Alberta. No, if we would really do that, that would probably be the end of the Northern Alex, as it were. It also, honestly, it also depends. I mean, it also depends what the bishop has planned. I guess it looks right now I'm probably gonna be sub-deacon next time this year, so... And if that's the case, then going away is done anyway. Because I can't move too far from our parish. Yeah, I know. I'm aware of that, DJ, but at that point, I mean, look at it this way. In 7 years, I'm gonna be 50... 50... 50... What am I now anyway? 46, so 53. Well, it's working pretty good for all the welders here because every Johnny has a Starlink dish on their truck now. Man, there's so many vehicles here that need towing. And I'm just driving by and say, hello, goodbye. Nice, Kenny. Excellent. Yeah, I have 49. Well, the thing is, you have to think about the fact that there's what he has now, what, 40,000 satellites? Around the world. Wait, is that the final number? And he has 7,000. I stand by. $7K. Yeah, okay, then 7K is what he has currently, and 40,000 is what he wants as a final number. Well, there is actually... Let me show you something. There is something that a lot of people don't know. Don't get me started on that. Yeah, look at this. This is the current coverage live, as it were. This is how the Starlink network looks right now. 7,580. This is just Starlink satellites. Is that crazy or what? Like, what in the world? And again, this is just the Starlink. Just the Starlink satellites. And this is when you look at GPS satellites. See those few dots there? Those are the GPS satellites. And then again, Starlink. It's also interesting if you look how close the GPS the Starlink satellites, like the orbit, how small of an orbit they go, and then you look at the GPS satellites, and that's what that looks like. It's a little bit crazy. And if you look, 706 have already burned. I don't know. I find that I look at this map sometimes and I'm like, wow. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Isn't it supposed to be flat? I don't know about that. There are varying opinions about that. Honestly, I wanted to go to the international convention that they had in Edmonton and wanted to give out stress globes or stress balls for them, for the flat earthers, but you know. I know, and the funny thing is, as far as I'm concerned, that once they... Oh, that was a dumb idea. This thing does not like sand at all. The funny thing is that then they're just like, well, yeah, well, it doesn't matter. It's still flat. Right. Oh, it will end. By the end of January.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Could have been so much more money. Oh, well, whatever. 11:15. Man, time flies when you have fun. Let me quickly look what my poor bus is doing. Yeah. And that's the time change anyway.
Hello. Thank you very much.
This can be parked.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
No, I'm an idiot. What else is new? Oh yeah, that looks like a fun one. How much is this one anyway? No. Thinking about it, but no. 1.9 tons. Oh, well, that actually works nicely. DJ is gonna be coming around the corner here right away. The jack is not operating. That's a good thing too, that rollover is where it is, because we need some fuel anyway. You know what I try to keep thinking? How would an RP server work with Motortown? I guess the only way that I can think it would work is you have a business license model sort of thing. And some people do this, some people do the other thing, but I don't think... Because the question came up in the past. How would you do an RP server? And I keep thinking about that. There is no easy answer, I don't think. At least not on an open server. In a closed server environment, probably a little bit easier. Where everybody is kind of on the same page and so on and so forth. 2 liters per 100. I will say this much. The amount of fuel that these vehicles use is insanely, unrealistically high. I like how the bush is respectfully moving out of the way. No, it was going so well until it wasn't. It would have been a 0% damage situation up until this now happened. That is slightly annoying. That's okay though. Oh, Ty. How's it going? Night, Jimmy. Dan, I honestly... I just noticed your comment there. I don't know if it's good. Like, I mean, yes, what it does is amazing, but... I don't know. I have mixed feelings. This might not be the best idea. Now we'll see. %6 damage. I'm actually quite happy with that result, to be honest with you. I know, I heard that. Yeah, I heard that actually from quite a few people. I mean, there is definitely, as there's always, there's a price to pay. I guess what everybody, or what in general, what you have to figure out is it really worth paying the price? I think also, well, I don't know, that's just a guess, but I would think at one point, if he really gets all his satellites there that he wants to get, the question is, how difficult will it be for everybody or anybody else to get a spacecraft into space without hitting anything? But I guess they have that figured out. It's not like it's rocket science. Ha. Ha ha. Ha. Night, JT. Yeah. That is true. It is sort of kind of crazy if you think about it. Yeah, well, I can tell you one thing for certain. I'm not gonna get any chips implanted into me. That I can guarantee you. Like when I see people now that get RFI chips implanted so they can pay with their wrist. Wouldn't that be something? Yeah, no, thank you. Did you guys see this report that they figured out that the guy that that the attack in New Orleans, he used, I wanna say it was a Meta glasses or something like that? I forgot what they are called, but apparently they only work with Meta and all the social platforms surrounding that, but yeah. He used that to plan his route. Kinda scary. How you can misuse technology. And how easy you can misuse technology. Yep, exactly, by Ray-Ban. Well, yes and no, Monkey, because those glasses actually don't look like you're a complete dweeb when you wear them, but that doesn't make it any better. Look like a complete idiot in general. Oh. Of course, monkey. Jamie, you are What do I mean, of course? Well, you are the one that come with dancing. I'm not surprised. Yeah, you have fun with that, brother. Dancing, yeah, exactly. Isn't there a song? I feel like there's a song. Maybe I'm crazy. Oh, I looked into capybaras a little bit more. A, it's crazy expensive. B, I couldn't do that to the poor animal because it needs more... Well, I would have the room in terms of how much land I have, but given the fact that they don't like cold too much, I could not do that to a capybara. But if anybody would want to get a capybara, you can get them on Vancouver Island. There is actually somebody who breeds them. Well, JLW, that's true for a lot of animals, and people keep them indoors. Tones and I dance monkey. Ah? DJ? Oh! Yeah, I was thinking of Rock Leap Studios, but I think he might have covered it in a slightly more palatable version. Well, I mean, honestly, Boxy, capybara is just an overgrown guinea pig, really. Sounds the same too, just a little bit louder than guinea pigs. Sugar glider would be cool. And sugar gliders are relatively easy to get. I mean, alright. The girls keep talking about chinchillas too, but chinchillas are pretty stinky. Plus the cats might eat it. They are super cute though. Chinchillas have to be one of the cutest animals that the good Lord created. No, I'm good. I don't want no possum. I mean, Lily started, she started training, or I don't know exactly taming, but at least training a raven. Oh, sugar glider are possums? Well, there you go. That I did not know. I'm just a little bit concerned that if that raven gets super tame, the cats are gonna just kill it. Although, nah, no, it's too big. And our cats are lazy. My goodness, are they ever lazy. Yeah, true. Foxy, can you get a black sable in oh, what's happening here? Hi, Kenny. Ooh. Nice paint job. No, that truck here is getting a little bit impatient. I don't know if I could have any animal as a in the tamed version. I think I probably would go for a puma. Or lynx. But Boxy, did you ever look into it? Like, can you have a black sable? Yeah, cheetahs are beautiful animals too, but they run so fast. But in the end, I come back to, I would love, love, love to have my spirit animal, which is the capybara, being that it's eternally unimpressed. It definitely feels like an animal that's made for me. Crazy sable lady. Well, I guess it would be sorta kinda better than the crazy cat lady. I put a link to it in the coffee corner. Yeah, please do. Yeah, ocelots are amazing. Oh hey, my daughter is saying right now that she knows that she's becoming a crazy cat lady because she loves cats more than anything. And she would love to have a big cat, which she made already very clear that if she gets married, her husband has to love cats as much as she does. So I'm like, oh, okay, well. Yeah, we used to have 5. We started with 1. Then we had 2. Then we were back to 1. Then my wife told me, hey, why don't you get another cat because he seems lonely. So the girls and I went to Westlock to this lady who had a bunch of cats in her garage from her daughter-in-law. And so we went there, we're kittens of course. And we were supposed to get 1 kitten. Well, they were so cute though. So we came home with 3. And then I think the most surprising thing was then we got our first dog and... No, that's not true. It was our second dog. The first one, our oldest daughter has a... not a chinchilla, a chihuahua. A chihuahua... What is he? Chihuahua... Chihuahua something mix. Oh, Pomeranian, right. And that's an indoor dog, obviously. But our first outside dog was or is a Norwegian Elkhound. Norwegian Elkhound. Great Pyrenees mix. And we thought that's a big dog. That's a nice dog. It's perfect for our climate. Likes to be outside. Perfect. And then my wife calls me. She's like, hey, what do you think about us getting another dog? I'm like, that coming from you surprises me, but sure. And so she picked out, or she made contact with this dude. Unfortunately, he was going through a divorce. And so they had to get rid of their puppy, which turned out to be a Great Pyrenees Akbash mix. And this little puppy, now 8 months old, is over 100 pounds. Oh, nice. No, Brian, I can't. I still have to work on my driver level. I need 46 levels more, so 46,000 XP. Huskies are pretty amazing, but if I have my choice between a husky and something else, I probably would go for a Malamute. Oh, nice. Well, our dogs, they are really friendly as long as you walk past the driveway. If you walk down the driveway, well, it depends. At that point, it depends how you act. Wow, we have 16 people on the server. I don't think I've seen any night yet where we didn't have at least 10 people on the server. And it's not even the weekend. But you know what? With animals, forgive me, but I submit to you, if you can't be nice to animals, you're probably not a very good person. I mean, that might sound very judgmental, and sorry if it does, but it's just life experience. Because I have known a couple of people that can't be nice to animals, and they are, and I hate to say it, forgive me, but they are not very good people. Supervisor. Wow. Look at that. 6%. The same way we picked it up, we're gonna deliver it. Hopefully that was worth it. I mean, yeah, toes are in general not as much worth as you would think they would be, but hey. Paul, are your kids, or is your daughter? No, she's not all grown up yet, is she? No, 35,000. Not bad, not bad. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, well, our oldest is going to turn 21 this November. Oh, so you have the same spread that we have then. Yeah, Monkey, if you look really closely, he has still eggshell behind his ears. Well, say it isn't so. You know, having that many people on the server and whatnot, it kind of reminds me sometimes on the golden era of it reminds me sometimes of the golden era when we were on Truckers MP with 20 plus trucks. That is a pretty nifty car there. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is that time again. 12:08, time for old fuel haulers to go to bed. So, I do... okay, I'm joking. I do hope you enjoyed it. I will be back tomorrow with more Motor Town, I think. Possibly. I'm probably not gonna get that flight done until Saturday-ish. But that's okay. Every day in Motor Town was a good night. Anyways, thanks for watching. Have a good night. See you next time. God bless.